Hello and welcome to the Communist Show, where we discuss controversial topics about communism.
So today we brought in two experts to comment.
Yes, Kyle, that's right. We have Karl Marx and Joseph Stalin here with us today.
But before we talk to them, how about some news?
Alrighty. A dog ran away in Africa today, but don't you worry. The government found it in a hot dog factory.
In other news, the president was assassinated.
That's great. So, I'd like to introduce our first guest. So please put your hands together and welcome Joseph Stalin.
Thank you.
Hello, Joseph. How are you today?
Dandy, just dandy.
So, one of the most widely talked about reasons for America's potential shift to communism is the desire for equality. What is your opinion of this desire and its merits?
Well, based on personal experience, I have found that you need to promise the population equality. This makes them happy.
However, you say promise the people equality, not actually give them equality. Can you explain?
Well, in order to efficiently run a government, you must totally destroy this equality and give all the power to the government. Some may say that you are completely corrupt and evil. I take that as a compliment. It means you are doing your jobs.
So you're basically tricking people into thinking they have equality when they really don't?
Yep, that's communism.
I see you've got your iPhone here with you today. Are you a fan of technology?
Yes, it's my secret device for letting me spy on people. I love the benefits that technology brings.
Do you ever worry that someone else could create a device similar to yours that would allow them to spy back on you?
Not at all. Under my regime, economic progress, or the American dream, as those silly capitalists call it, is impossible. People have no intention to innovate or take the risks necessary for creating something special. Thus, technology rarely advances. It all works quite well.
So, if I understand you right, in order for America to become communist, we would have to eliminate the American dream.
I'm not sure if that'd be possible.
Actually, it is possible if you kill all those people that's against you.
Well, on that note, that's all the time we have for our first guest. Let's go to Elise for weather.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kyle. So today there is a 0% chance of equality sweeping across the U.S. There is also a halt in technological progress coming down the West Coast, meeting with a low-pressure system of economic uniformity sweeping up the East Coast. Now back to you.
Thank you, Elise. And so now, on to our next guest.
I would like to introduce a man who has changed the world in more ways than just one. He single-handedly inspired the government that has killed millions of people. So please put your hands together and welcome Karl Marx.
Thank you. So, Carl, as we all know, humans tend to be very attracted to the things that they create. So how do you feel about your Marxism, or what has now become communism?
I truly believe that my ideals have blossomed into a fully functioning, efficient, and orderly society. However, sometimes I feel as if governments could be more strict on their people.
More strict? Are you not fazed by the thousands of people that have lost their lives, their homes, and even their jobs?
Not at all. Human suffering and corruption of government are the cornerstones of prosperity.
But surely those go against your original ideas of Marxism?
That equality stuff was just all a cover, really. I wanted people in the government, like I should have been, to get all the power.
And do you believe you succeeded in that role?
Yes, I believe I did, and communism is a success, isn't it? The people don't even know they're being tricked. It's truly amazing.
What would you say to all those young, dreaming entrepreneurs out there who want to one day own their own business?
Well, that's very unfortunate, because they cannot. In Marxism, all businesses are owned by the government so that all pay can be equal, and nobody can gain power or fame.
And what would you say to those people?
Move to England.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Joseph, for being on the show.
And remember, vacuums and communism both suck, but only one works. Thank you, and have a good night.